Hello there, my friends. Welcome to Super Mario Galaxy. I decided it'd be a good idea to get back into making videos by just doing a let's play of my favorite game, Super Mario Galaxy, you know? And I just wanted to play through the game and talk about it, talk about why it's my favorite game ever. And just about every year I try to do another playthrough of the game. So it's now September, so I figured why not record it this time and talk about it. Why not? So, and I'm playing this through my Switch because I don't have my Wii with me. I'm at college. I don't know if you can tell, but this is college. Not my room. It is bigger than my room, actually. My room at home is way smaller, but that's okay. And yeah, because this is the Switch version in 3D All-Stars, they don't have Mii's. You can't use Mii's for your icon, and that doesn't make any sense because there's only, I mean, yeah, most people aren't going to use the 6 files. They'll just use their user. You know, they took away the personalization of it, you know? So yeah, let's get into it. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting.
Oh, she's okay.
On the night of the Star Festival, there's something I'd like to give you from Peach.
It best be a cake. It best be some of that peach cake. You know what I'm talking about? It best be some of that.
Hey! See the Starmie? Grab them! Grab them all! The view from here is just the best! La! La! La!
Wow. That is pretty. That is pretty. I was gonna say pretty impressive, but it's just pretty. That's something I like about this game. One of the many things I like. It's just a pretty game.
Evening!
Yeah, nothing could go wrong here. And then Bowser attacks, and it's crazy. So, number one thing I like about this game is it's very pretty. Number two, Bowser is freaking terrifying and also an actual threat. Yeah. I kind of liked how in the Mario movie it starts off similar to this, where they just have him come in and destroy things, you know? Because most people are like, it's just a big turtle. He's kind of goofy, you know? But in this one, I don't know. No reason at all. He's just bringing in his entire military fleet. And I won't say what happens until later, but I guess you'll see. I mean, it's a game from 2007. I shouldn't feel like I'm spoiling anything. It's over. It's how old now? 16 years. Dang. Does that make me old?
Hey, buddy! What are you doing back there?
Oh. Yeah. So, I guess he just has the power to summon a UFO out of nowhere. That's crazy. Yeah, this is probably the most dramatic shift in tone in any Mario game I've ever seen. It's also cool that they use, like, there's not a lot of continuity in Mario games, but, like, they use, like, this whole area, it looks just like Mario 64, and that's really cool to me. Of course, they prevent you from going over behind the castle, unfortunately. And I think they prevent you from going in the water, too. Let's see. Yeah, no, can't even do that. I guess this isn't really a traditional Let's Play in the sense that I'm reacting to it, because I have played this game literally countless times. Like, I try to play it once every year, and I just haven't gotten around to it this year yet, because I've been busy. School has been crazy. I've been trying to play through newer games, because I've bought in a lot of games recently, and I just have not gotten even close to playing all of them. Which is such a first world problem to have, you know. I'm not complaining or anything, but I do have a lot of unplayed or unfinished games that I have spent money on, and I need to do that. But instead I'm gonna play through Mario Galaxy again. Oh, this is the best part. He's like, oh yeah, almost there. And then Kamek's like, no, sorry buddy, get out of here. Yeet! And he's like, huh? Maybe that's why this is my favorite. It also could be this is like the first game I ever played, you know? Like the first games I ever played were Mario Galaxy, Wii Sports, and then the original Mario Bros. And Mario Bros. 3 on NES. And I guess Duck Hunt too, so those are the first games I played. And it all kind of melds together. I don't know which one I actually played first because I was a kid. I didn't know how time worked. Hey buddy, I'm gonna beat you there. I'm gonna beat you there. I've done this a billion times. Hello. Can you talk to that? Nope, you can't. That's weird. So they kind of are like forcing you to follow him, even though I know exactly where he's going. That's weird. So there are 3 bunnies you gotta find. There's one in the bush, there's one in the crater, and there's one in the pipe. And if you're wondering which pipe, well, there's only the one pipe that connects through the entire island. And there are 2 craters, I believe. One that goes all the way through, kind of like the pipe, and there's one that doesn't let you go all the way through. You'll see. I'll show you guys. Right here. There he is. And this one's the fastest, so he's the hardest to catch, I guess. But if you just tire him out, you can get him easily. You can also try and cut him off. Like that. Not that hard. Mommy. Woohoo! Now I can spin. That's the big gimmick of this game. For Mario 64, it was like, wow, 3D Mario, first time. For Mario Sunshine, it was, wow, you can hover with a jetpack made of water. And this one you can spin.
Wow.
Alright, let's do this. This is also just such a banger of an opening level, you know? It's super dramatic. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It sets the tone of the game really well. And it's got great music. Looks great. Oops, I got hit. It's fine. It's fine. Also, my webcam is covering up the life bar, which is in the top right of the screen. So, I figured I won't get hit often. And you're supposed to, with these planets, you're supposed to follow around the lines that are on the ground, and it'll take you to the Goomba that has the key. But if you just know how it works, and also look for the one Goomba that's different than all the others. So for this one, it's the giant one. Surprisingly, has the item needed to progress. But for the first round planet, you just need to find the one that looks like your normal Goomba. But yeah, it's a great opening level. It teaches you the mechanics. It teaches you that gravity is weird in this game. Gravity is real funny. There's a lot of circular planets and you gotta learn how to navigate them. Then it teaches you how the on-off switches work. Ah, dang it. And then it just has an awesome story. I mean, the idea of Bowser not only stealing Peach this time, but stealing her entire castle. Yeah. I mean, that idea gets reused later on, but it's really a cool idea. He just kind of scoops it up and is like, let's go to space. Why not? I have a UFO. I just don't use it that often, you know. Gotta get my money's worth. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Wow. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and the stars live here too. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of the planet. A strange force had latched into our ship, pulling away starbits on our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars. That's Bowser. And discovered the power to cross the universe. Dang, that's crazy. And he used it to steal Peaches. I guess this is another cool thing about this game is like literally Mario travels to distant galaxies, and there's so many galaxies out there, and so many stars within galaxies. Just the idea of kind of exploring some of those in a game, in a Mario game, you know, that's really, it's just scope-wise, it's incredible. I love this game. That's what this entire playthrough is going to be. It's just going to be raving about how awesome it is and how you have to play it if you haven't. Although, if you're not used to playing video games, it is hard to get used to because of the weird gravity mechanics. I try to make my girlfriend play through some of it, and she only did that first star that I just did. She struggled. That took a long time. But yeah, so if you're not used to playing games, then maybe just watch this, you know, or someone else play through it. And this is like Yoshi's house. Gone for a long time. Need to get in. Use the pipe on the other side. I think this is supposed to be Yoshi's house, and I don't... yeah, I don't understand how Yoshi got into space. I'm going to show you guys a cool trick. Normally, when you try to get up to that launch star, you're like, I can't jump up there. So you talk to this Luma right here. You talk to him. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Normally you talk to that Luma and he'll turn into a tiny little launch star. It'll make you go up there. But if you're super good at games, you can just go up, long jump, spin a lot, and you got it. And it's perfect. You don't have to talk to him. No wasted time. And then that guy tells you, hey, go find all the star chips, okay? And you're like, okay. And that gunk makes you go slow. And obviously getting crushed by a boulder is not a good idea. Oh. Ah, oops. But if you spin on the red part of the boulder, they break, and you can take their star bits. But you don't have to destroy all of them. That would just take a ton of time. Yeah, so it's just really cool. The idea of being in an entire galaxy full of different planets and stars and moons, and you just explore all of it, and you just go from one to the other because gravity is funky in space. Yeah, ignoring real world implications and stuff. This level's cool because you can go one of two routes. You can either go to the right here and defeat that piranha plant, go in this pipe. That'll take you somewhere. That's normally what I do. But I think this time I'm gonna destroy this piranha plant and just go that way. Yeah, and you're supposed to like approach it a different way. I did not do that. Yeah. I guess I'm kind of just breezing through this level, aren't I? But it's time for the first boss fight. It's Dino Piranha. It's a really, really cool idea. Oh no! Guys, I'm gonna mess him up. He looks like he's gonna mess me up. Ain't no way. I'm gonna mess him up. Oh, I missed. Alright. Pretend I didn't. Pretend I did not miss. And then he gets angry. You can tell because he's red. Mess you up, bro. Dude. Easy. Easy. Easy star. Now, remember this boss because he comes back later in a different form, and it's really, really cool. That's all I'll say about it. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. No spoilers. I won't spoil it. Won't spoil this 13-year-old game. No, 16-year-old game. Yikes. Oh, right. These are star bits. For me, as a form of currency. For them, this is literally their life force, their food. It's like the sweetest, most tasty thing they could ever eat. And, they love it. They love it. Yeah, so the main thing you use star bits for is to feed Lumas who are, let's be honest, they're just gluttons. They're just gluttons. That's the main use for star bits. You use them to feed them, and then they, well, you'll see what happens. I think there's one in this next one. Yeah, there's one in this next level. They love star bits. They love them. Love them. They eat them up. That guy. That's a hungry Luma right there. I can tell. Oh. I'm gonna fill him up. Alright, so last time we went on the brown bridge, and this time we're gonna go on the gray bridge. But yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't make any sense how Yoshi got in space, because this is, I think this is agreed to be Yoshi's house. Maybe it's just a clever reference, you know, to Super Mario World. Feature me, insert a picture of Yoshi house, like here? Yeah. That's Yoshi. But yeah, this game has a good amount of references to the Yoshter. And he's not in the game at all. Like, he gets his own icon for the file select, but he's not in the game. I think he was probably something they wanted to include, but they didn't know how to. So they just saved him for the second game. Bang! Yeah! And this is a cool galaxy because these three planets, that green one, that red one, and the Yoshi egg, are all in their own kind of loop. You can keep going back to them over and over. I think he wants like 100. Yeah, 100. No, I gotta save up. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, it's kind of weird that I don't think there are many levels that have a form of this loop. Oh, I missed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I missed it. Alright, and then I could destroy these spiky plants for some more star bits, but I'm going to show you guys on this red planet. I think there is a pipe. No, I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Alright, so these guys are gluttons. They eat a lot of star bits. And if this is like the sweetest thing to them, if this is like candy to them, then man, this guy is, he is obese. But he needs it. He needs all of that in order to explode and make another planet. And it's insane. There are some of these hungry lemurs that show up later. And if you feed them enough, they literally turn it into an entire galaxy with stars in it. And it's insane. Alright, check this out. They want you to climb like a normal person. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I could have jumped up, but it's more fun to not do that because that's Mario. So pay attention to that stuff inside this glass because it's important. So I'm just jumping, I'm going around like normal. Oh, what's this? I'm upside down now. It's crazy. Yeah, so this introduces another feature in this game, and that's weird gravity phenomenon. You can, yeah, a lot of upside down shenanigans. Oh shoot. Now what they want you to do is collect all of these blue things, these blue chips, and those will create those pole stars that you can click on and go to. But you can just lawn jump and get the star. You can just lawn jump and grab it. Which is crazy. That they designed this whole thing that you're supposed to do and you can just completely ignore it. Yeah. I've played too much of this game. But I love it so much. The music is awesome. The scope is awesome. The levels are awesome. It's just awesome. So awesome. 10 out of 10. Nope. Don't need a save. So now, you may be thinking, well, Joe, you've unlocked enough stars to check that out. Why aren't you going to do that? Well, because I've been recording a little too long, probably. But I'll cut down on it. Don't worry about that. That's a future me problem. But I've collected enough stars, and so I can go on to here, and I will, but in the next episode. So you'll have to check that out. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And yeah, hopefully, if I film enough content, if I film enough content, I can force myself to make videos, and then you guys can watch them and you can share them with your friends, and that would be awesome. So thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Wash your hands with soap and warm water.